So, good morning, Mark. The Gold Cup, you already won that on Chief Warrior. Now you're riding Ice Axe, the winner of the Maiden Cup. Very big chance on him. How do you fancy his chances?
Yeah, I think if we had a draw, I'd be very confident. Well, not very confident of winning, but sort of very confident of him being right there in the finish. Competitive. I still think he's competitive. Obviously, we're just going to need a lot of luck. It's a classic, and no one gives an inch in a race like this. So I think a lot's going to boil down to how we manage to get over from the draw. It's sort of like a big minus in our race, and look, if we get luck and there is a gap to sort of filter in, and he's in a striking position, he's a decent horse, and he's got the class and level weights. He's definitely must be a runner, but obviously it's going to boil down to a lot of luck from the draw.
So, Mark, you've ridden him at the training. What feeling has he left you?
Yeah, Tuesday morning he worked with another horse, and his work wasn't that great. His work wasn't that great, but Ricky said, don't worry, that's the sort of horse that he is, And then Thursday morning I gave him a nice sprint, and he impressed me. His Thursday morning work was very good. He's got a very good turn of foot. On that sprint up, like I said, a bit of luck in the running, he's definitely got a chance.
So we can forget his race of the Maiden Cup.
Yeah, I think, I think the Maiden Cup, on that particular day, I thought my opinion, he was sort of rushed early on in 2,400 meters. I don't think he sort of enjoyed that sort of, we went very fast that day, and he was right out there in front with the pace, and it would have taken an unbelievably good horse to win from that sort of position. So yeah, I think he can write it off. I think a mile will probably suit him a bit better. Like I said, I just wish I had a draw. If I had a draw, I would be quietly confident of pulling it off.
So you won it on Chief Warrior, Mark. Tell us the secret behind this classic.
Yeah, I think that particular year, Chief Warrior was very well, and I thought he was well prepared for that particular race. And races like this, you need luck. And that year, I did have luck. I was following the horse that I thought was the horse to beat, and he pulled off the fence, and it opened a gap for me, and he won. So I think these classics, even with Senior Versace when I won the maiden, these classics you need a lot of luck. Like horses are sort of all top horses. They don't get in these races for nothing. So they're all top horses, and you just need things to go your way. And if they do, you can pull it off. Like I said, they're all good horses. Everyone's got a chance. It all depends on what sort of run you get, and it could be anything. It could be a gap just opens at the right time. You get a good position, or a split opens up for you, and that's what can win you the race.
So, Mark, you're replacing Rai on two horses, notably Barney Barnato and Icy Jet. The first one won convincingly last time out. How do you fancy him on 600 meters?
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't got to ride them. I only got given the ride yesterday, thanks to the Pedro stable. I canted both of them this morning. Barney Barnato, he gives you sort of a impressive sort of stride on him. A nice action horse. I think this race could be run to suit us, with the two captains, Verdici and Tempest. If they set sort of a nice sort of even gallop, it'll suit Barney Barnato. So, yeah, like you said, his last win was impressive. And if they go good pace, which I'm hoping they will, he'll be finishing very well, and he could pull it off.
Icy Jet, Mark, average draw 1400 meters. How do you see him?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised he won a 1400. I know this was from South Africa. He's, there he was an out-and-out sprinter. I was pretty impressed with the way that he won the 1400. So, look, he's a horse that also he's a difficult horse to ride. He hangs badly, he pulls badly. We need things to go smoothly for us. A horse like Barney Barnato is probably he's an easy horse to ride, whereas this horse is totally the opposite. He's not an easy horse to ride, and he needs things to go his way. So it's not going to be clear and cut, you know. So, but I came to him this morning. He feels well. I think he's in good condition, and if things sort of run smoothly for us throughout the race, he's a big runner.
So Mark, you're doing very well for the Negro stable. You're riding question time again. You won on him last time out, 6 door, 1500 meters. How do you see that race?
Yeah, I think the horse is very well. He's probably as well as he was last time. It's just one question mark is the 1500. You know, he won a 1365. He ran a good race in a 1400. But you know, that extra 100 meter could just catch him out. I personally think he'll be okay with the distance, but that's my only sort of question mark, whether or not he'll see it out. But yeah, we got a better draw last time. We were hopelessly drawn last time. We got caught 3 wide, and he still fought off the horse in the finish, which was encouraging. So if he can repeat that sort of run, there's no reason why he can't win.
Also Mark, Ocean Edge on the kilometer, back draw. How do you fancy his chances?
Yeah, I've learned one thing in these 1,000 meters in Mauritius. If you've got a bad draw, it's very seldom that horses win. So that's a big sort of disadvantage for us. I don't think it's a tough field though. You know, I think you've got Red Lotus to beat. Look, he has won 1,000 meters, but I don't think he's a sort of 1,000 meter specialist. So. You know, it opens a door there for us, and this horse is working well, and I've got to know him a little bit. For me, his work has sort of improved over the last two weeks, and his first run over 1,000 was a good run when he ran behind Man of His Word. So if he can reproduce that sort of run, plus the fact that he's improved quite a lot from his first run, you know, he must have a very good chance.
So Mark, the old horse Amafufu got the 3rd row. How do you see him in the first race?
Yeah, I think this was sort of, you know, you scratch your head when you look at him because his work is pretty decent. I think he's a horse that just lacks a bit of confidence. You know, he's nervous at the stalls, doesn't always jump that well. But I want to try and ride him and give him a bit of confidence. You know, and just nurse him around here. You know, it's a conditions race, horses that haven't won, so he should be able to be competitive in this sort of field. So I won't write him off, but he's not the most honest horse. So you know, when you get horses that aren't sort of 100% honest, you got to just try and take your chances as it comes. You know, and I think he's a horse that needs things to go his way as well. So yeah, I think we'll take our chances, but he's not my best rider of the day.
So Mark, everybody's talking about the Gold Cup, you're riding Ice Axe. Is there any horse which you fear the most, which left you the best impression at training in that race?
Yeah, I've been I wouldn't say following that horse, but I've been watching that horse, Tales of Bravery, the stable companion. I definitely make him the horse to beat. 1600 level weights, he's beaten all these horses before. I think he's going to be my number one sort of, I wouldn't say pick, but probably my biggest danger. And you can't write off Intercontinental. It's amazing how the stables kept him in sort of top form. I saw him this morning, he was popping out of his skin. So I know it's a mile, but he's a versatile horse, and you can't write him off. So yeah, I think Tales of Bravery, Intercontinental, probably my 2 biggest dangers.
Okay, last question, Mark. Your best chance for tomorrow?
I think on paper probably Barney Bonotto. Unfortunately I don't know him that well, so I can't be overconfident. Out of the horses that I've ridden and that I know well, I think obviously Question Time must have a good chance. So probably those 2 on paper look like my best chances. But you know, I think we all want to win this classic, so I'm hoping we can pull that off.
Cross fingers for you, Mark.
Thank you very much. Cheers.